Yes, Massive and crew, we're back again with another video, and today we're going to have a little Cubase 9 session. A little bit of news in Cubase. Got new product out, Halion 6 and also Halion Sonic 3 and Absolute 3. I've got all three of those. Well, actually not all three. I bought Absolute 3, which was an upgrade from Absolute 2. And I was able to get Halion Sonic 3 and Halion 6 in the package, upgraded from Absolute 2 to Absolute 3 for £80, which was a really good deal, so I snapped that up. Let's see what else we got. Latest tools, updates assuring Mac OS X 10.2 compatibility. Haven't upgraded to past 10.95 yet, and also some other bits and pieces there. Okay, so we're going to have a little Cubase 9 session. First thing we got to do is set our folder up. So I'm going to go to here and it's actually going to be 2017 projects. I think 2017 projects might be on a different drive, but anyway, let's chuck this here. 2017. Projects. And then we're going to call this Cubase session. So this is, I didn't spell it right, hold on. S, no E, I-O-N, right. So basically it's important that you set this folder to begin with when we're first using Cubase, yeah, because otherwise all your audio will go wherever it wants. And you want everything in that folder, right? So first thing we're going to do, let's have a little jam. No cameras today, just jamming along. Excuse me, peeps, I've got a bit of flu. Chuck that to 175. And we are going to call up a little sampler. Let's see what we're going to do here. So, okay, so let's get a little beat going now. More likely go to Groove Agent. Maybe try that. Let's see, Groove Agent SE, let's go to. Click that there. Spinning wheel. And we load up Groove Agent SE. I've got two screens running at the moment, so you got to forgive me. I'll just drag that in there like that. And then we're basically going to look for a little pack. Getting carried away there, hold on. Nice snare, we need a snare. Okay, let's keep that one. Little bit of a metronome. C. Too much reverb on that snare for me. Okay, let's record that. Okay, go back in there, quantize him up. And hit the quantize. We'll set our quantize here. What kind of quantize is that? Let's do 8. That's better. Sounds all loose. What I want to do is tighten up a bit. Seems quite loose. Hold on. Ah, there you go. What's that? See that nice and tight now, yeah? Like that kind of trappy kind of snare. So I'm going to layer that with it. Copy that over. Okay, I need to gel that together. Chuck that down there a minute. Tighten up a bit. Q for quantize. Nice. I'm just going to bring this down here again because I want to copy the same thing there and then chuck a hat on that. Looking for a hi-hat. Nice. Just tidy it up a bit. Quantize where needed. Turn that down a bit. Okay, so now we can get rid of the metronome. Copy that over 4 times. Let's just make it a little bit not so. Right, that's a fat little bass there, man. Yeah, something like that there. Quick little mess about there. Let's find that bass boom sound. See what we can do with that. Where's that boom, man? Yeah. Nice. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, if I double click here, it's going to give me a completely different MIDI track. So what we're going to have to do is go to here. Let me see, Groove Agent SE1. Let's just change that to here. Go to here, Groove Agent SC. Click on that, Groove Agent SC main. There you go. Right, so we're going to go a 1, 2, 3, and simple as that. Real simple, real simple. Get the hats in there, give it a little trick on the hats here. Look, where's our hats now? Let's get up here. So these little, change the quantize to like, let's see, 32. Give you a nice little grid. We want the grid to be showing 32. So quantize lengths. Let's see what this is all about. So, okay, so we got, yeah, so this little, let's change that to like a triple, like that. Let's see. I kind of like it if we did this. Yeah, like that. Good experiment. Nice, okay, so we got a little something going on there now, yeah? Time for a save. Drum and bass beat. Still recording, lovely jubbly. Right, let's call up something to go with that now. I feel like a little shuffle, you know. Okay, that cymbal sort of just hit kind of fluky, but it sounds alright. Don't forget to quantize all the while. Set that quantize to 8, I think, with that little move there. Clean it up a bit. I reckon that cymbal should just be at the start. Let's not go too wild. Yeah, that's alright there. Let's try and style that out a bit there. Right, let's put that cymbal at the start. Yeah, nice. That's really nice. Okay, so that cymbal there now, I'm hearing that, yeah, on an echo. So let's just get that on its own. Alright, I've doubled all that up now. We don't want to do that. I want to get rid of all this because all it is, I just want that cymbal on the track on its own. Right, so all I'm trying to do now is get that cymbal on its own, and we could root that out and start messing about with effects and all that. But I just want that, and then I want to just literally just grab it, and then I want to I keep forgetting about this render in place palaver. Right, so I'm just going to render that in place. Right, so now that's audio, yeah. Nice. And then let's get the famous Waves H delay, which is always the go-to delay for me. Right, so get that up. Let's just have a listen to that. Right, so we want to change that to, I think host will give us the same as BPM, yeah. Get some feedback up there. Probably just a little 4/4. A little bit faster than that. See, even all this is effects, man. We could use this. Some automation for later. No, too much. I just want like a... Yes. Ah, here we go, right. That's some dub, man. I'm feeling that. Yeah, like that. Right. And then at the end here, yeah, we're going to get that. Go to there, and we're just going to just like reverse it. Okay, probably got too much feedback on that now. So let's just take that down a bit. And also, we want to make sort of 50% wet and 50% dry. Yeah, so it's like that. So listen to that now. Nice. And then we've got this little reverse bit going on here, yeah? Yeah, it's okay. Right, let's turn that down a bit and then just. Actually, let's do this because we don't want too much echo on that. Let's try taking the echo off that. Yeah, like that. Alright, I'm getting untidy now. Cymbal rise, yeah? Nice. We could go into compressors and all that kind of stuff, but for now let's just mess about with that. Okay, so here we go again. So we roll that over. And let's add something else with that now. Maybe call up, I don't know, Massive or something. Let's see what we got in Massive. Let's just hold on. Let's stop that a minute. Right, let's just call up Massive and see what we got in there. Massive or like Omnisphere or something like that. Right, so we've got Massive. Let's click on that now, see what comes up. Just completely freestyle sessions, you know, jamming as if we were jamming in the studio. I've got some ideas and stuff, obviously, on disc that I've messed about with previously, and I probably would draw for some of that stuff just to recap some ideas, because I tend to have sort of sessions where I just literally you know, go through sounds and ideas and even some samples and stuff just to get the juices flowing. Okay, so we got the Massive up here. I like to use a browser because I find when I click this, it slows the computer down. I don't know why, it's really weird. But yeah, we got some interesting bits and bobs in here. These are all kind of stuff you can get about. Let's have a look. So interesting. Dub simps. Interesting. And you see, the thing is as well, yeah, it's like you got all these different things. It says dub step simps, it says drum and bass this, it says dub. But you know what, yeah, when you're making your music, yeah, you literally just use what you like. Don't care if it's got a label on it, because at the end of the day, when you make your song and your song is whatever genre it is, nobody's gonna like clock that, hey, he's using dubstep sounds and drum bass. It's like, or hey, he's using put it this way, jungle wouldn't be jungle if it didn't have all different influences in it, and neither would any music, to be quite frank. So, you know, don't be shy, try it out. If it sounds cool like that, let's see what that sounds like. That with a little effect on it, who knows? Let's just keep it in time for now. We don't, you know, this is kind of like a rough sketch. We don't know if we're going to use it or not. We could do with a little bit of effects on that. So what I'm going to do now is let's create like an effects track. Now, this is going to help you save DSP, yeah, by just like literally going to send, go to your audio sends, and then literally just get your instrument. Hold on, let's see how we do this now. Yeah, so we're going to right click it. We're going to add an effects to send channel, and then we're going to put our, again, we're going to put our H delay here. Keep on drawing for the old H delay, and then we are going to click add track, and as you can, right, so we've got H delay, and now down the bottom here we just get an insert and we put our H delay there, I believe. So now I'm going to put this actually, let me just leave this where it is. Nice little effect. Oh yeah. Cool. Alright, so let's just loop that little bit over. Let's make life easier, just chuck that there. Keep it simple. You don't want it too confusing. You want to be able to follow it. You know, other people got to listen to it. Don't want to give them a headache. Just keep it tidy as well, because we've got to add other sounds to it as well. So yeah, this is kind of deep. And the thing is, as you're writing this now, yeah, you'd probably save this up and then come back to it at a later date, and then you'd hear more ideas that you'd want to put over it. Some of you out there are probably hearing stuff that you want to do, you know, that you would do to this. You know, comment down below, let me know what you would do. It'd be interesting to hear, you know, the different ideas and opinions. Let me just try and tighten this end loop up. Right, so we got like, let me shorten this down a bit, so it's like a bit more stabby. Yeah, that's what I want. So we got a little effect. We've done a little effect there, yeah. And I'd say let's just bounce this to audio, so we can just. I don't want to end up with like 15 million, VST instruments, because again that just hogs up DSP, and DSP is what you need to. You know, you need to free up as much DSP, because otherwise your computer's going to start lagging when you put too much stuff on it. Now, my computer could probably handle a whole lot more, but, you know, I like to work and keep things tidy from, you know, as I go along. So we have it set in stone. Okay, so now we got that going on. Let's see what else we can find. You know what? I'm just feeling some sort of... I don't know, vocal, not singing, but like you know, like ragga style vocal. Let's get Halley on. Let's get the good old faithful Halley on up. There's another sampler as well that Renoise make, and it's called I can't remember off the top of my head now. I'm so terrible. Redux, that's it. And that gives you all the elements of Renoise as well. So I'm going to do a little mess about with Redux at some point and show you that too. So okay, so I'm loading that. Let me get rid of this program. I just want to delete that off. Okay, you can tell. Yeah, want to clear that slot. Okay, so we want to go to samples now. So we've got a browser, and we're going to go to my sound library. And it's important to keep all your samples really nice and tidy. As you can see, I've got my sound library just like literally pretty much organized. I've spent days doing this, but it just makes life easy. If you're looking for something in particular, you find it real quick. Right, so okay, so we got some, for example, we've got some 50 Roughneck Ragga samples from Samploids. And literally going, I just press play.
Them use as Jaja foot.
Let's see if we can get that so it auto plays. Loop playback.
Kings Lassie.
Was that an all junglist I saw there? Hold on.
Golden all junglers. Golden all junglers.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, let's put a little effect on that just to give it. Where are we now? So we got to find the effect. So we've got a mixer here. I'm assuming we got some delays and stuff here. Look, here we go. You don't want it clipping. Might as well put a little compressor on there. Let's see. Halion 6 is really cool, man. I mean, see, the compressor just sort of keeps it level. Okay, so let's go into it again. And what I want to do is go into the mapping. And I'm going to use this key here. So I'm going to grab this. And I'm just going to map that to that one key. And if you notice, if I press a key, that means I can then now go back to the browser. I'm not sure what all this is. I haven't got as deep as that yet. So let me go to see if I can get a browser here. Browser, yeah. So let's just chuck that there for a minute. See what happens. Yeah, lovely. So I've got that there. And then that way I should be able to, yep, have a little browser on the side here. And then I can just browse through the samples. So let's go back to the vocals again. So let's see. Quick scan. Create new folder. Well, I could do some stuff in here, man. Okay, so we go to here. Let's see what we got. I want to
Reggae music.
Okay, good little music sample there. So let's grab that. And then I want to literally edit that now. So let's go sample. I want to just keep the music. Nice and clean. And then you just gotta go through here and just load up some samples. See what it sounds like. See what that. Need some volume on that, man. Okay, so let's go to it. See if we can normalize it or something. Sample, loop, sample, zoom, selection, view range. No. What about volume? Is there a way to turn up volume? What's this? No. Okay. There's got to be something in here to make the volume louder. Let's see. Okay. So if I was in Reno, I better do this in 5 seconds. Let's see. And I'm sure there's a way you can just. What's this? No. Grid manual. What's this? Loop. Okay. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to bounce that out, or maybe go to the compressor. Wow. So that's a simple procedure. I can't do it. That might need to go into audio. Okay, no, not gonna delay the video with that. Gonna sort that out another time. Sounding pretty cool. Okay, so we got that. So let's see. Okay, so we'll quantize that up real quick. And let's bounce that out. Now we can treat it. Because to be fair, once we render that to audio, I'll be able to have more control over it because I'll kind of be in my comfort zone. So let's get this here, chop that there, and then just grab that and just bring it up. Simple as that. More volume. Say that from top. I'll bring that to here. See. Okay guys, so with the arrangement now, let's kind of just move this along here. Let's copy that round twice, to be fair, because you know you want to keep it sort of uniform. So we've got like over here you've got like let's see, because I know some guys send me demos and the stuff just comes in all over the place. But look, in general, look, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These little bits here, they're bars, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's like 16 bars here. Yeah? Listen. And that's one loop. So most people work in 16s, some people work in 32s, depending on the style. So let's roll this in 32s, yeah? So we got... And as you do it like this, you'll hear it sounding a lot tidier. Yeah. Then the next bit comes in. See? Nice arrangement. Yeah, and I think we can get away with putting another cymbal there, yeah? So it keeps it all tidy, yeah? Next 16. Okay, so as we do that now, so we're going to bring in something, let's bring in something every 16, yeah? So here we go. So the next little round. So actually, while we're here, right, this is our first 16 because the arrangement's starting to get bigger now, and this is literally our intro, and we want to have a little drop probably around about here. So I know this session's probably dragging out now, so you know, let me know if you prefer to see short sessions, or you know, we've had some good comments on these kind of like in-depth late night sessions, so I decided to sort of carry them on. So I've got this here. So I've got the first part of this rolling, and then the second half of this, I want to do it slightly different colour, slightly different shade of red or orange or whatever. I'll plop that there. Let's put that like that. So this is the second half. Okay, let's see what else we can do with the drums. Yeah, something like that. Let's chuck that in there. Okay, so we got. Bounce that to audio as well, see if we can do anything cool with it. So render that to sample. Let's put a little filter or something on it, like maybe like a fab filter or something like that to get this going. So put the insert here. Let's go filters. What we got here on a filter? Let's see. Dual fab filter, volcano, simpleton, blah blah blah. Let's try this one. See what this is all about. Yeah. Okay, nice. So we've got that, yeah. And at this stage now, we're going to go into some sort of breakdown. Now, I just want to double check something, because I think the other day I created this rise effect in one of my other videos, which I did actually bounce to one of my sample packs. So I want to have a look at that. And yep, let's see what we got here. Back into here. The breaks would be in here, wouldn't it? Busy bee. Busy bee breaks. Going to the folder. I can't find it now. Where is it? Somewhere here. Got my name. Okay, let's see. You have to excuse me, guys. This cold is driving me nuts. Pure brain fog today. Hold on. How am I doing anyway? Comment down below. Let's see. hold on. I've got it on the side here. I bet I've got it on the side here. Quick searching. It was here. Hold on. Here we go. Found it. Sorry. Cool. Yeah, definitely make use of that. What's up, Bob? In the bed. I mean, in the drawer. In the top drawer. Sofa one.
What for the?
Yeah.
In what top drawer? You got
Alright, I'll wrap this video up in a minute. I'll come and show you. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's up, but there's some in the top drawer. So let's go to here. Yeah, we could do some of that. Let's just call in some Arsenal. Not Arsenal, the football team, just Arsenal. I'm not really a football man. When I was at school, kicked a ball left, it went right, and that was me. No, see you later. Oh yeah. There we go. We're gonna have some of that, yeah. Put it on one track. Right, so there we go. So we've got some nice effects here to mess about with. And we're going to put some mad H delay on it. And again, these are samples that I've just like messed about with in a session and bounced them out. Cool. Let me put that there like that. Turn the feedback up a little bit more. Nice. Okay, so we're not just going to end it like that. That's going to sound ridiculous. Okay, we're nearly there. Right, so now what we need now is a little snare there, just to give it a little. Oh, so we grab a little. Let's grab a little one of these snares here. Double that up. Nice kind of reggae style snare there. 1, 2, 3. Render in place. And let's put mad reverb on it. Cubase, maybe something box standard. So have a look at that. And then we want to put loads of like reverb time on it. Okay, we just need some bass, a few more breaks. Let's call up, see what we got. Save that up. That was probably the longest time I've left saving, which I should have done a long time ago. Okay, so let's just chuck some, let's keep it tidy, keep all this up here. Let's start from down here with the breaks. Right, so we got some breaks from previous, we got some of these drum patterns, chuck them in there, what we got here. And then we obviously want a bass sound. Okay, so we want to just get like, let's get some a break of some kind, man. Just get that going. Well, you know, that's a classic right there already. In fact, you know what? This sounds alright. It always does. Right, so let's see what we got here. Nice. Even that works. Okay, so that's a Rex file, yeah? So let's just create that. Let's render that into audio, because we can do more with it when it's in audio. You see, it's all bitty at the moment. And we don't want it all bitty because we want to be able to cut it up and stuff, yeah? Sounds a bit funny there at the end there. So I don't like that. That's why I've got two of them. Okay. Okay, we're kind of OTT on the levels at the moment. But we're not mixing, we're just vibing. Didn't like that stop. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, now we got to find a bass. Feel the flavour. Get a vibe of what you want to do, yeah? Let's get some bass sounds running. 100 sick bass. Let's see what we got. Okay, Halion track 2. A2. If you're working, you hear a sound, don't be shy. Stick it in there. Nice. See, I was going to put a bass line there. And there's a little... See, even that sounds cool, man. And I can tell that's from one of them, like, Billy Joel kind of Uptown Girl Billy Jones tunes. But it sounds good. And that's the most important thing. Put that there, look. Alright, let's bring it out. Okay, let's loop that over now. Hopefully get to put the bass line in now. I'd say bring that over there. Make it every other. Keep getting ideas for the beats, so I'm gonna put them down and then we're gonna just get to the bass line. While the ideas are flowing, you've got to go with it. Let's see how that sounds. We've got a full piece there now. Might be a bit out of groove that, but let's see. Okay, bass sound, bass sound. So as we was here, let's have a look. Add another track, we want Halion Ports B. A, no, A. And then number 2. Okay, so we've currently got the Halion coming out of the mixer. All the samples are coming out of the mixer. So what we want to do now is we want to go to here. We want to activate multi outputs on the. So let's activate multi outputs. Probably let's go 2, 3. If we're going to use a few samples, it depends on how many samples you're going to use. You probably literally just activate as many outputs as you need. Yeah, so I'll activate those outputs, and now they should be usable in here. So I don't want echo on my bass currently. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change this from master to out 2, and as you can see, this comes through here. Yeah. Let's see. We got any kind of bass compressors in here? I'll stick a compressor on there. Just put one in there. Little brick wall limiter. Quite distorted already. Let's see what we got. It's all right. It's a bit sort of tuneless, so I wouldn't go with that. Let's see what else we can find. Let's go to back to the, what do you call it, browser, not media bay. Where are we? Macro. No, hold on. Let me know what DAW you'd like to see a little jam in next, whether it be Cubase, Reason, Ableton, Logic Pro. We haven't done one of them for a while. Hold on, zone. That's what we want. Isn't it zone? Hold on. No. Mappings. There you go. Okay, so let's zoom out on that now. Oh, lovely. The wheel on the mouse works pretty well with this. So now, how do I get this just a preview? Naturally. Cubase. Let's see. I found some really cool basses the other day in I think it was Halion or even VIP. Actually, VIP's got some sick bass lines. Let's go back a bit. Let's put that down and then think about it after. Okay, made a mistake there, but no, let's go back in and then there's and then they got to move up one. Quantize. See, this is why you need big screens, multi-screens when you're using this sort of stuff, because, you know, I've got a couple of screens spread out. So at the moment, my Halion, I'd just chuck it onto another screen, and it would make, you know, a world of a difference for screen space. Let's see what their filters sound like then. They sound a bit bland, so let's put a send on that. And you see, as you go along, you don't hear it for a while, and then you hear it again, and then you literally realise it needs something. So let's go to reverb here. Wow, is that a time? I think we're running out of time on this video, folks. It's running into kind of overdrive. I hope you enjoyed it. Nice. Just a little bit, and maybe EQ that back a bit. How's it sounding out there, peeps? Right, so we've got the reason why I played that kind of bass, like not so busy, is because I wanted to add another bass line to it. So literally go back into Halion. And we need some more power on this bass as well. It's a bit weak. So probably add some more compression and put that on a separate audio track as well when we're ready. Let's see. So okay, so let's go back into another sample now. 100 sick bass from Samploids. Okay, yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Let's put that on a new program. Just drag and drop, literally. Then add a new track. I think if we just double click, does that give us what we want? Halion port A6, we want not 6, 5, 4, I think. 3. There you go. Again, it's on the wrong output, so we want that on output 3 now. That's alright, but we need something a bit different, so let's try that again. I'm really struggling for auto preview here. It would really be helping me out if I could figure out how to do that. Automatic add preset to media bay on import. Interesting. Let's try that. What's this? Lots of new stuff here. I'm sure you can do it somewhere. Ah, that's cool. What's this? Okay, get rid of this. And then literally just bring that across there. Okay, we need to sort of transpose it up. So root key needs to go either up or down. Reminds me of the old Joker bass lines. So let's go into sample. And we want to go to clean that up a bit. So let's try sound. There you go. So how do we get the start point sorted on this now? I'm sure it's in sample. It's probably because of this. Manual. Okay, start point. Where's that? Wow. Okay. There we go. Whew. A little flavour. Okay, so we got a little drop going. We're going to fatten that up in the next session. I'm going to play this from the top one more time. Have a quick listen. Save this up. Play it back another day. And here's tons more stuff to do to it. Lovely. So we've got that roundness there now. Lots more effects could be added to this. You know, we could make an effects preset up in Halion. Let me know how it's sounding, people. Bit more work here and there. Turn that bass line up. Keep that going. At the end there, probably throwing a little music. Yeah, okay peeps, yep, I hope you enjoyed this session so far. It's been a long old Cubase, long awaited Cubase session. I've made it extra long for you to pick up a few bits and pieces, and to be fair, I have had the cold myself, so I've been a little bit slow on the old trigger, but Please like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to visit sampleoids.co.uk for all your samples, and a lot of the sample packs that I've used in this tutorial are on Sampleoids. I'll add a few samples in the description down below for you to download and mess about with. Take care, God bless, peace.